Nowadays, we frequently hear the terms IoT. What is IoT? IoT refers to the Internet of Things. So, what is things? Your cars, nice TV, robots, vacuum cleaner, as long as they can connect to the Internet, they are all IoT devices. Outside your home, IoT devices can exist everywhere. In the factories, you can find IoT devices such as a robotic arm, CCTV, sensor to detect temperature, humidity, pressure, and chemicals. In the city, you can find IoT devices in buildings, bridges, dams, and to detect the vibration, they can be used in areas susceptible to flood, landslides, and earthquakes. IoT has the potential to connect everything to the Internet. However, IoT has its own issue. Due to the cost and size consideration, some IoT devices may have weaker security in authentication and data sharing. Due to huge number of IoT devices scattered in different locations, they may not be well managed and run with outdated firmware. The server which controls the IoT device may be attached through one of the weakest IoT devices in the network. Someone think of using blockchains to address the vulnerability in IoT security. So, what is blockchain? Blockchain is a distributed database that maintains a continuous going list of ordered records called blocks. It is a decentralized, distributed, and public digital ledger for recording of transactions across many computers. How does it work? When a person wants to make a transaction to the blockchain, this transaction will create a new block. This block is broadcast to every computer members on the distribution network across the world to get their verification and approval. After all member computers verify and approve the transaction, the new block is added to the chain. Once a block has been added to the end of the blockchain, it is extremely difficult to go back and change the content of the blocks unless a majority of the members' computers has reached a consensus to do so. It's because each block contains its own hash, along with the hash of the blocks before it, as well as the timestamp. Thus, blockchain is considered as a permanent record of transaction and can't be undone. That's why blockchain is considered as a secure in performing transactions. Let's see some examples how blockchain strengthens the security of IoT network.
Few advantages of blockchain for cybersecurity. First, secure data storage and processing. Blockchain records are immutable and any change recorded on the blockchain is transparent and non-removable. Therefore, data stored on the blockchain is protected better than traditional digits or paper-based records. IoT enable organizations to connect new type of the data from different stages of their supply chain. Just consider a scenario in which a delivery company, for some reason, cannot complete a shipment. The shipment has sensors that are connected to an IoT system. Instead of having to create a new contract with a new delivery service before the shipment can be delivered. Once the shipment sensor detects the cargo has arrived, a blockchain-enabled smart contract would automatically go into effect and complete the payment process between the client and the new delivery company. Second, safe data transfer. The blockchain enables fast and secure transaction of the data and finances. Features like smart contract allow for automatic execution of agreement between several parties. For example, when a purchaser a transaction from a supplier, he can create an account on the chain and the contract will be sent to the supplier when the logistic data indicate that the goods have arrived at the location. In this way, the payment will be automatically transferred as soon as the logistic arrived data information is sent. Since the blockchain data is secure and immutable, the enforceability of the code on the smart contract make reneging and breaking contracts impossible. with the ability of a smart contract to be updated efficiently in real time and with less human intervention. Company can achieve dynamic management of their supplier teams and improve supply chain efficiency. No single point of failure. Permissionless blockchain systems are decentralized and therefore more resilient than traditional systems. The compromise of a single node won't affect the operation or security of the whole blockchain. This means that even in the case of the DDoS attack, the system will operate as normal thanks to multiple copies of the ledger. Fourth, data transparency and traceability. All transactions on the blockchain are digitally signed and time-stamped, so network users can easily trace their history of the transaction and trace account at any historical moment. Organizations should record transaction data from the IoT devices on the blockchain, which can capture extremely detailed, decentralized data and can be used to verify that transaction records are authentic. A firm can utilize this data to ensure sustainable sourcing, improve the execution of the supply chain contract, and gain better financing. Fifth, user confidentiality. The confidentiality of the blockchain network participant is high due to the public key cryptographic that authenticate users. However, some blockchain-based startup goes a step further and improve this technology. 6. Increase customer trust. A blockchain offers data privacy and the transparency that can help business gain customers' trust. Furthermore, in many of today's blockchain networks, data owner can be granted full control over their personal data and decided who can access and when.
Blockchain technology is maturing. When someone hears the term blockchain, they think Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. But the blockchain isn't just about the cryptocurrency market anymore. Today, blockchain has real-world use cases for real-world business applications and real-world advantages, where IoT and supply chains seem to be on the forefront. Certain companies are starting to recognize blockchain's potential. IBM, a leader in computing and AI, has developed their own blockchain infrastructure that businesses can use to improve their supply chains because they understand that by removing single points of failure, improving operational agility, and risk mitigation will increase the company's financial status. It makes sense now. Blockchain technology will change supply chain and IoT globally because that's exactly how it operates on a global scale. Just as Web 2 has changed everything, blockchain technology will change everything. This is the beginning of Web 3.